Hey, and welcome to another unboxing and review video for the Marvel Select series of figures. And to follow up video number 2, which was the Red Skull, we have Captain America from the First Avenger. There's the artwork for the box. There's the back. So let's crack into this and have a look. All right, we finally got him out of that contraption of a package. That's unbelievable how ridiculous it is, just tied in there. Anyway, here's Captain America. Here's his gun. And here is his base, which, again, like Red Skull, appears to not have any way to connect him to it, which in my opinion makes it worthless. However, it does look like it connects to the Red Skull based on the shape here, so I would imagine that this doesn't connect. I guess you could connect it if you want, or maybe it connects here. I don't think so. I'm not sure where it connects. Oh, I know where it connects. It connects to the top of the Red Skull. So you connect Red Skull's base to this, and then this goes on top, and that's what you have there. So we won't worry about that right now. We'll just worry about the figure itself. So we are, I would say, 0 for 2 with the first two figures. You had the Iron Man Bleeding Edge, and you had the Red Skull to the left over there, and the articulation wasn't great on either of them. It was terrible on the Red Skull. So let's see how it is with the Captain America from the First Avenger, from the Marvel Select line. So, to start off with his head, I'm guessing he's not going to have great articulation. He goes around. As you can see, there is a hinge. So, let's see. I'll give it a good push. Maybe it'll break his head. Maybe he'll articulate. Okay, so it's stiff, but he articulates. That's good. A plus. It doesn't look like Chris Evans, but I'm going to give it a pass just because he's in a mask and because the head moves. So you get a pass on that. How about these shoulders? Once again, they don't go up all that high, but if you rotate it like so, then you can get somewhat of a decent pose up high like that, if that's what you wanted. The shield connects through two bands, which is quite cool, and it's on there pretty good. I mean, it's a little loose, but I mean, it's not going to come off if you shake it, which is really good. There does not appear, once again, to be any sort of wrist bend like you see in the Marvel Legends, which is incredible. They're smaller figures. I think they're close to the same price range, maybe a little bit less, and yet so far those have been better, but we'll see how this goes. So he's on this slight hinge. He does rotate around. It is just a single hinge elbow, which is a shame, because a lot of the Marvel Legends have double hinge elbows, at least on the bigger, like, male figures. The females usually have a single hinge like this. However, it does look good. I mean, not having the pins, it is a trade-off between look and articulation. The wrist goes all the way around, but that's all it'll do. It won't go forward or back, but that's okay, because with a figure like this, if you have a fist and you're holding the shield, you don't really have a necessity to have to bend the wrist like that, so that's okay. It looks like he has a chest or ab crunch, whatever you want to call this. There's a bit of a gap, as you can see. Get it a little bit closer, but the fact that he moves a little bit is good, but maybe it's not good because he doesn't move all that much. I don't know if I need to give it a really good push or what. No, it just doesn't look like it moves all that much. That's a shame, but at least it does move somewhat, and what's good is you can turn them, and that doesn't look tremendously bad. About the only thing, I don't know, is off is with these, like, suspender type things. The red up in here when you turn it, since it doesn't line up, maybe looks a little bit awkward, but I can live with that. In the back, again, when you have straps that are connected to two different pieces, it's going to look a little awkward when you turn it. But again, I can live with that, I suppose. There's no hip swivel, which is a shame. The belt's attached, which I like. You know that if you've been watching my videos. Let's see. The hips. Do they go out? They are on a hinge. They could just be stiff. They are stiff. Okay, good. So you line it up. So if you want the splits for some reason, and he will go quite far out. Good for you, Cap. You're staying stretched and limber and all that good stuff. And of course, since they're on a ball, they will rotate around if you want him to look derpy. So that's good. And if you want to get it straight again, you kind of have to finagle this and hold the ball. But I would assume that this is an upper thigh swivel. Maybe. It looks like 2 pieces. Let's try it on this side. I just can't get a really good grip on the ball. Come on. There we go. It is. This one's a lot looser. Excellent. This one's just really tight. I would imagine once I get it, I would hope once I twisted it a few times, maybe it would loosen up. But that just doesn't want to go for me. Come, there you go. Good job. You finally did it. Loosen up a little bit. Excellent. Now if we can just get it straight. Come on. There you go. All right. The knees are double jointed and they're not huge pins, which is good. So you get a nice bend. Flows nicely. It doesn't look too bad. I can live with that. Is there an upper? Looks like it's 2 pieces, but maybe it's just the sculpt. So there's no upper shin swivel, but that's okay. I can live with that. Everything else has been decent. The ankles are on a hinge or a rocker. It looks like, well, I mean, it has the hinge, and look, it gets a bend. I like that. Well done there. It's not a rocker, but it is like a ball joint type swivel on there, so that's good. I can live with that. I like that it bends and everything. So nicely done. Okay, now if we could just get this hip lined up right. Come on, hip. And then the gun. So I would assume it's, I don't know, let's see if we can get the shield off to see how well he holds it. If he can hold it. It's in there, but okay, he's holding it. It didn't seem tight, but he's holding it. So good for you. What would have been cooler, in my opinion, is this. Give you an extra, at least, hand. Why? Because why not have him where he has the shield. There you go. And then you give him a gripping hand here. So he's holding the gun. And then you could like pose him up where he's like got the shield. And then, you know, he's shielding himself and holding the gun to shoot or something. I mean, I know that's not full-on Cap style, but he has done it in the movies before. So that would have been really cool. But he does have a holster here, so you don't have to keep the gun just floating around. You can shove it in there and have it on him, and that's pretty cool. So what do I think of this figure? So far, of the 3 that I've opened, this is my favorite. I would give it an 8 out of 10. 8 shields out of 10 for Captain America. I like this figure. I like that it articulates. I don't like that you can't connect it to the base, but I'll live with it. It would have been so cool if they had a way to connect, or the fact that this connects, it would have been cool if they had a way to connect the figures to the base so that you could have Cap and Red Skull in a really nice fight scene. But unfortunately, they did not do that, which in my opinion is quite the oversight. There we go, now he's standing. So, I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think of the figure in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up if you do like the video. And as always, collect what you love and love what you collect. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.